out of a bale of cotton. They weigh 500 pounds. My grandpa farmed it, my dad farmed it, and I've been very active in the farming on this. But I also taught agriculture for the University of California. And then so I'm an owner now, my sister and I, and then my son, he farms it, and my grandkids want to be farmers, and they're 18 and 14 and 15, and both of them raise cattle. And then they also help out on this farm. So they drive alfalfa to animals. Now, we also raise other things like oats, we raise corn, barley, wheat, so we have a lot of different crops. Not all of them are on this farm because we also have 2 other farms that we lease, and we just picked up a lease on another farm. So this farm is 255 acres, and the other farms that we have, we're farming right around 1,400 acres. So today's a real special day on this farm. It's really busy out here. There's tractors going in the field, they're taking oats out to send to the dairies. That red tractor over there, see that red one right there? That's born in 1953, the same year I was born in. And we sort of bonded. I bought it, I took it over to have the power to pull special tools, and those are called implements. And these implements actually do the work. So the tractor does the work by pulling the implement, but it's not going to do anything out in the field unless we have an implement behind it. So this is a disc right here, and think of it as a comb. So when we pull it through the fields, it's going to break up dirt clods. It's going to kind of comb the soil. Really important, because when we push the seed right into the ground, it's real hard to see because it's way up inside. It's way up in the... Open these up, it's nice inside.
It's supposed to be green.
It is green, yeah. Yeah, how much he bales weighs about 125 pounds. And you can bale them even bigger in 1,800 pounds, but we usually bale in 3-wire 125 pounds because that's what dairies want. A lot of money to practice water conservation on this farm, and one way we can do this is to allow a company to come in and level our fields. It's called an EQIP program, and they're going to put a tripod right out in the middle of our field, and it's going to have a laser beam on it, and then the tractor pulls this, and it's going to have GPS on the top of it, and they will level our fields. We want our fields dead level from side to side, and we're going to put just a little bit of a slope from the irrigation ditch to the end of the field. All of our fields have a 13-inch slope. So they're higher here, and if you go to the end of the field, it's going to go downhill 13 inches. Okay, that's how precise it is. Now, it costs us a lot of money to level fields with the laser. So in the years that we're not gonna, that we're feeling like we're pretty level, we're going to use this every time we plant. And we're just going to eyeball it. We're just going to guess and follow the grade that was put on us by the government, the EQIP program. And then that way we can make nice level fields. Hold 15,000 pounds of cotton. It will look like, it represent 4 acres of land or 1 sack of seed. Now the base is wider than the top, so when we pull this off the cotton to leave it freestanding in the field, and it's kind of wobbly, and then it doesn't have the rails on the side. So my son thought, nah, I'm gonna sell that, it's not efficient. Nobody would buy it for the reason he wanted to sell it for. So I said, oh, no problem, bring it up here. So I put tables in there, and I put pictures on the wall, and I call it Kaywood's Cotton Bistro. So there's the deal. And so we're going to go ahead and come out of here. Now, cotton has seed in it, and they don't throw the seed away, and it does have to go through technology to become a GMO before we can plant it again. But you can also mash the seed and get oil out of it, and it's found in Hostess Twinkies pies and cakes and cake mixes. There's many, many different uses for cottonseed oil. The other thing, they can feed the whole seed to cattle and they will eat it. And then they can, if they mash it for oil, it's used as fertilizer, and it's got fuzzy fibers on the outside that are full of cellulose, and they use that for explosives. And it's strengtheners in toothbrush handles and things like that, okay? And so these are called cotton bolls, and inside the bolls are seeds. And so anyway, so this is what cotton looks like, and then this is what alfalfa looks like, okay, that we feed to animals. I love the way it smells. When we cut it, it smells so good. So anyway, as farmers, we have to know how to grow it, right? And so there's some basic things. What would it take to grow, well, first of all, I'm going to plant some seed. Can you come up here and hold my seed? And you can stand right there. And would you like to come up and hold my cotton plant? Who said water? You want to be my water? You can come up and be my water, even though we put it in ditches. What else would? And you can hold my ear. All right. So now, in order to grow a plant, it's going to need, first of all, your little craft stick, and it's going to have beads on it. And so, what do you think that yellow bead might be? Sun. What about the clear bead? Can't see it. Air. Okay, what about the blue bead? Water. What about the brown bead? Soil. Now, seed comes in all different sizes, shapes, and colors. So the white bead means seed, and if I give it soil, water, sun, and air, it's going to give us a beautiful green plant. So what I'm going to do is, I'll get a parent maybe to pass these out, and you're going to get a little bag full of seeds. I need to go get a bag to throw the garbage in. I'll be right back. But you can start putting the beads on that craft stick. Stop. Could you do it? So if there was no air on this planet, we couldn't live, and neither could plants or animals. Now, and water. What do we use water for? We drink it? We take baths in it? Yeah, we water the grass, and we water plants. And the water is so important. We want to see ladybugs out there, because they eat the bad bugs. We also want to see bees out there. So are bees good? Yeah, they pollinate. They're bees.
Can you eat it?
Yeah, now after you get your bug done, let's name the parts again. Head, thorax, abdomen, 6 legs, 2 antennae. Bug. Pretty good bug, isn't it? They're going to buy some of the seed back, and then they can rework it, and it takes about 5 years to work it. Yeah.
You have to come out. If not, the hay rat's gonna drive without you. Does he know? Yeah. Can I say
Snap a lid on, and you're going to carefully take it home and try not to make the seed too deep. When you get home, just barely cover that seed with soil. If you shake it and it goes to the bottom, it'll be too deep and it probably won't grow. Oh yeah, you want lots of sprouts.
Use this.
Yeah, just don't shake it, but you got lots of seed in there. So once again, thanks for coming out today.
Now the
You like it?